Welcome home, teammates. I'm LT the referee, the fairest referee in the universe. This is Betty. She'll be with us the next 18 weeks, plus the postseason. Meet my mom, Bobby D. And this is Bobby D Stadium. This is our chessboard. This is where we'll plan. This is where we'll banter. This is where we'll strategize. This is where I'll take you on a journey through the stadium of my mind. It might get a little bumpy. There might be a game-losing Hail Mary. There might be a decleater over the middle. There might even be a targeting call. Or you just jaywalked. You know you just jaywalked. You can't cross there. You know you can't cross there. It's a 5-yard penalty. That's a 5-yard penalty. All right, it's week 2, but before we pregame, we're going to go to my boy Mike's house. He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. He also happens to be the bass player for the punk band The Ataris. So we're going to go talk some football, and we're going to see what else he's been up to. So check this out. Thanks for having me in your house.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming.
Excellent. You had a birthday?
Yeah. It was my birthday yesterday. Friday the 13th.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Cool.
So you're a bass player with the Ataris?
I am. 29 years.
Wow.
Long time. We started the band in Santa Barbara in 1994.
Wow.
15.
Nice. 15. I love it.
I wasn't 15, but
okay.
still.
Okay. Cool.
That sounds good.
Nice. It does sound good. Who are some of your influences?
Definitely the Beatles first.
Okay.
The Beatles were the first band when I was a little kid that got me into music. I think everybody says that. I want to be Paul McCartney.
Okay.
And then I got into metal when I was, early Metallica, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
And then I got into punk rock when I was about 14 years old. And from then it's, the Nirvana hit, and that was it, man.
Okay. So, I guess I always, this is one of my favorite questions to ask anybody who loves music or plays music is who would you like to collab with, either dead, alive? Who would you love to play with?
Oh, wow. Play with dead or alive? That's a wild question. That's a good question. I get interviewed a lot, and I don't always get that one. I get the one that, who would you like to meet, right?
Okay.
But
okay.
And I usually try to say like somebody cool like John Lennon or somebody like
Sure.
that's passed. But who would I like to collab with? That's cool. I would probably like to collab with like Bad Bunny. I think that would be cool. Do something like punk rock for Bad Bunny. My wife's Cuban, so it's kind of gotten me into some reggaeton. And I think that I see some cool stuff if you could mix punk rock and reggaeton.
That would be very, very dope.
Yeah.
That would be very dope.
May
We're
work.
We're gonna have to make that happen.
May work, may not work.
Bad Bunny. If you're watching, here we go. Check it out. We're good friends, so we talk quite a bit. Mm-hmm. I know you've been busy.
Yeah, that's right.
Busy. Talk to me about what you've been up to.
We play shows about once a month. We call them one-offs. We're working on a new record.
Okay.
So while we work on the record, we're not doing any proper touring. We did a tour last year with the band Everclear, and we did across the U.S. That was our last proper tour. But we've been doing these one-offs with our good friends Alien Ant Farm. They did that song Smooth Criminal. Yeah. We have one coming up in Florida in 2 weeks from tonight. We'll be in Jupiter, Florida with those guys. And then we do other team-ups with a band called MXPX. They had a big hit in the 90s called Chick Magnet, and it was in the movie Van Wilder.
Okay.
And so we do stuff with them. We got stuff coming up with them in Texas in November, Dallas and Houston, and then in Chicago, 2 shows in a row in December. But
nice.
Football-wise, we're playing a football game, which is really weird. But we're playing Division I college football. We're playing in Lubbock, Texas, Texas Tech versus Baylor. So we're the warm-up for that. So a bunch of punk rock boys. I don't know how that's going to go over with Texas football fans, but they want us, so we'll see what happens.
Sounds like
And
fun.
that's next month. So
Next month?
Yeah, next
Okay.
month. We'll see what's up.
You said Baylor and Texas Tech.
Yeah, Baylor, Texas Tech.
So a couple Texas teams. That
yeah,
should be
it's
pretty
a,
wild.
It's a rivalry for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. They
Okay.
wanted some entertainment, and I guess we're that. So
Sounds like fun.
all right, cool.
Sounds like fun. So at this point, it's about that time. We got to take pregame, so we'll be right back. Welcome to pregame week 2, teammates. We have a lot to get into today, but first, let me address week 1. We didn't have enough players to take the field, so we had to forfeit. So if you missed us, that's okay. We missed you too. But our 53-man roster is locked up tight. Our practice squad is going strong. And I'm here now to make my season-long predictions. Prediction number 1, the Detroit Lions will win the Super Bowl. That's right, the Detroit Lions will win the Super Bowl this season. What's that, baby? What's that, Betty? I've been saying that since I was 7 years old. You're right, I have been. But baby, I told you, this is a season of destiny. That's right, a season of destiny for the Detroit Lions. We may not go 17-0. We may hit a couple of bumps in the road. We might catch a couple of L's. But on our way to the Super Bowl, we will drive over Brad Allen. There won't be any more missed calls like that one in the Dallas game, right? Well, I'm sure there'll be some missed calls. I guess that's prediction number 2. I'm predicting Brad Allen will miss a handful of calls. Oh, no, shocking. Brad Allen might be the worst white hat in the NFL. There's prediction number 2. Now, prediction number 3. The Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs. That's right, I said it. The Kansas City Chiefs will not three-peat. They won't even sniff the playoffs. I think the Chargers are going to sneak up on some people, get a bunch of dubs, and shock their division. That's right, the Chargers are going to make the playoffs over the Kansas City Chiefs. That's prediction number 3. So who is going to make the Super Bowl for the AFC? Well, here comes prediction number 4. That's going to be the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers is going to have his final hurrah. They're going to make it to the Super Bowl, but they are not going to beat the Detroit Lions. Prediction number 5. The referees will make some really bad calls. They've already made one bad call by not bringing me up to the big leagues. I'm the best, fairest, and smartest referee in the universe. Why am I not refereeing in the NFL? That's my season-long predictions. Let's get into the main reason I'm here hanging out with my boy Mike, and that's that ugly-ass jersey he's wearing. Tampa Bay Bucks.
I don't know about ugly.
You've been a fan for a while?
My whole life. Well, they came in the league when I was 8 years old. That'll date me if you can do the math on that one.
Okay.
And that was the time when I was just getting into football. And my father said, he gave me this wisdom talk, which is pick your team, stick with it. And so the Bucks were brand new, and they had creamsicle jerseys. And I was an 8-year-old, and they had that sort of flaming pirate logo. And I really liked that guy with the knife in his mouth. So I said, that's my team. I stuck with them. It was a lot of bad years in the early days, like most expansion teams.
Sure.
But I stuck with them, and we've had a couple good Super Bowls. One that I was at, the 2002 championship team, where Brad Johnson quarterbacked us to a Super Bowl.
I remember, yeah.
And then the great Tom Brady, who I'm a big fan of. Because he brought us another ring. So
hard not to be a fan of the GOAT.
Yeah, it's hard.
Sure.
It's hard, especially when he quarterbacks for your team.
Right.
So
right. I mean, I didn't hate on him in New England. Of course, he came from, Berkeley, Cal Berkeley and area, and then went to Michigan.
Yeah.
So there's my connection.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Michigan, even though he didn't play much.
Yeah.
Still love Tom Brady. Love Tom Brady. I guess tell me some of your tell me some of your favorite moments in Bucks history.
Well, definitely the Super Bowl. You know, we got Gruden. The first great moment it was 1980. We actually was our first good season, and we had the great Doug Williams was our quarterback. I don't know if you remember him.
I remember
he was
the
the
name.
first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl with the Redskins. But he took us all the way to the championship game against the Rams, and we lost. I was still a young kid then, but that gave me hope. But then Tony Dungy came into the picture, and that great team with Derek Brooks and Mike Allstott and all those guys came in, and we got close, championship a couple times, but they couldn't get over the hump, and so they brought in Gruden. They made the big trade with the Raiders.
Yep.
Brought in Gruden, and we won the Super Bowl. So
it was a strong year for you guys.
It was great.
I hate to say.
It was a really great year.
A couple more questions for you, but before that, we got to take the field. So I'm going to take my crew. We're going to go. We're going to take the field, baby. Let's go. It's game time. And we're going to talk a little bit about this week's matchup. You know, as we know, the Bucks play the Lions in the second best stadium in the NFL, next to Bobby D Stadium, of course. My home. We all know that. You have to come out to Bobby D Stadium. She just opened. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You know, watch a game with me.
I've played, what was it, Ford Field, right?
Ford Field.
I played there many times. We did the Warped Tour there, like 3 different times.
Okay.
And I have actually played inside there, so inside and in the parking lot.
Nice.
So I know the old Ford Field well. I used to run, when we did Warped Tour before the show would start, we would run around and on the inside when nobody was there. So
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you know, some Sunday when you're free, you have to come to Bobby D Stadium.
I want to see the new one.
Come check out my new stadium.
All right.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, they don't do the Super Bowl there yet, do they?
Not yet. But Bobby D Stadium is still pretty special.
You don't have a pirate ship, right?
Don't have a pirate ship.
No, that's
don't
a bummer,
have a
right?
That's a bummer. I don't have a pirate ship. Gosh darn it. So talk to me about this week's matchup. What do you think, in your mind, in your Buccaneers biased mind, what's going to happen?
Baker's going to shred you guys.
It reverberates through the entire roster, through the entire organization. Mayfield looking, checking, surveying, has all day, nobody open. Now he's going to run. Mayfield with a move, and Baker Mayfield down.
That's it. Yeah. Baker's
There's no way.
Baker's going to shred you guys, and
again. Baker up the middle, inside the 5.
Chris Godwin's going to score a touchdown.
And he's kind of back in that role and has a lot more opportunity. On first down, Mayfield looking down the sideline. He's got Godwin again inside the 10, and he'll walk it in for a Tampa touchdown.
The only guy that I'm a little nervous about is Rashawn White.
I think we soften you guys up with Rashad White. I think he softens you guys up. I don't think he has a gigantic game, but I think we soften you up, move to the air. It's over.
I don't know. I think Aiden Hutchinson's going to sack Baker like 6 times.
He's going to go up the field. This is where he's made his hay all game, trying to get upfield. He recognizes him.
He is a monster. He is a monster.
But I have a little gentleman's bet for you.
Yeah.
So I do this with a lot of my friends to send each other a video to put wherever we want to put it, talking about how wonderful the other team is, how much they stomped them.
Okay.
And you know, we'll just have a little bit of fun with it.
So you're gonna be talking about it in a Brad Johnson jersey, is what you're saying.
Ooh, I don't think I'll be talking about it. I just don't see it, bro. Like, the Lions we're a season of destiny.
Okay.
Season of destiny.
All right. Well, it was a good win, week 1. I will give you that. The Rams are a little weak.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Let's swap these jerseys.
All right, cool. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right. Barry Sanders for Brad Johnson.
There you go.
All right.
BJ right there.
This thing, I'm not wearing it. There's no way, no how. No way, no how. So get ready for some Barry Sanders. It's a little warm, but
wow.
You know, I won't make you talk to me too
I don't
long.
think I've ever saw myself wearing this color.
It's a beautiful color. You know what color it is? Do you know what color it is, man?
No.
You don't know?
No.
Honolulu blue.
That's nice.
Well, Betty and I, we're going to go home. Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right, take care.
As Betty and I sit here and watch the coach's tape, of the debacle that happened on Sunday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I need to find some words to make good of my bet to my good friend Mike. So I contemplate, what words could those be? Well, first thing I got to do is put on that red jersey. Then I'm going to take you to the chessboard. Let us go to the chessboard. To the chessboard for some unwanted admiration. Though victory's yours, a bitter pill to swallow, a grudging respect I must now allow. A foe well matched, a clash of might and skill, yet in my heart a lion's roar I'll still. For in the end the crown will be ours, as we ascend to football's towering towers. Though for this day we've tasted defeat, our spirits unbroken, our triumphs complete. Go Bucks go!